First off, I'm from Los Angeles, California. I've lived in the Houston area for coming up on 17 years of my life that I can never get back. I have a serious chronic illness and I need I would like to go see my actual neurologist, but I cannot afford, without medical insurance, to go see my world-renowned Houston neurologist. We're here in the city of Houston. We've got the medical center. We are the mecca of the world for oil and gas and for medicine. And there is no, especially in this city, there is no reason why everybody should not have access to awesome medical care. The Cobra coverage was taken care of for 6 months, so it ran from March until September, and it officially ended at the end of September of 2013. The Cobra was fine; it worked as normal, just like regular medical insurance should, right? That's essentially what it is. But after October, when it came time for me to take up the responsibility of making the Cobra payments every month if I wanted to keep it from that point on, it was $1,081 a month. So I had to let that go. So now I'm rolling without insurance. And in order to do that, I knew that that day was essentially going to come because things hadn't been working out right. So I just said, you plan for the worst, hope for the best. I had weaned myself off of any medications. So I go online, I fill out everything for the Affordable Health Care Act, looking forward to seeing what kind of coverage I can get and how this is going to do. And somehow I slip into this crack of people that don't qualify for the Affordable Health Care Act. Affordable Health Care, what it says is I did not have enough income to qualify for anything inside of there. I'm just asking for plans. I'll take care of the cost, but it wouldn't let me, and that was the biggest hurdle. Even when I called the 1-800 number, that was the same response I got. So I was kind of under the impression of, you mean to tell me I'm possibly going to be fined because I can't get medical insurance. I can't get it through the Affordable Health Care Act. I can't get the Medicaid, Medicare coverage, and I'll get into that here in just a second. So I'm stuck without coverage. So guess what? Keep yourself healthy as you possibly can and stay away from sick people. You know, when I catch a common cold, I end up in the hospital, and I don't like that. Disability gets approved in July, and I ask him, I'm like, okay, what about Medicaid? Can I get the Medicaid? He tells me, no, you've got to wait another year to 2 years before you can get approved for Medicaid. He goes, because since you just got approved for the Social Security disability benefits, they're not going to approve you for the Medicaid at the same time. So okay, so I've got an income every month, and it's a decent one considering I've paid so much into the Social Security. I'm not able to get dang near the max. So I'm like, okay, great. The Social Security money will help me while it supports me. It pays all my living expenses and then some while I go to school. And my grants cover all of school, so I didn't have to use DAR's assistance for that. So I'm like, great, I'm self-sufficient, no student loan, I'm loving this. But I can't get the medical coverage. And that is essentially what I need at this point. Um, Back on April 20th, which was Easter Sunday, the night before I was starting to slow down. I noticed my body just not moving fast. By midnight, I couldn't move at all. And I don't know how I got off the patio, got home, and got into bed. My friend helped me, but it was awful. By that next morning, I couldn't move at all. And so they called an ambulance. Ambulance took me to the hospital, high fever. Um, I'm just worried at this point. I'm like, I don't have medical insurance. How am I going to pay for all of this? I need debt. Like I need a hole in the head at this point. I've been pretty good at managing not having it, and so let's keep this. They take me to Ben Taub because I didn't have insurance, and so next thing you know, I'm concerned about how I'm going to pay for this, but then all of a sudden they start talking about gold card options and discount programs, and it doesn't count as medical insurance, but it's going to help. And I'm like, okay, great. So it helped me out through that hospital visit, right? But it wasn't going to help cover the Copaxone that they wanted to put me back on because the Copaxone is $98,000 a year. And that's one of the main reasons why I had to wean myself off of it. It was not only the leg pain, but at that cost, when I tried to get on a program with Shared Solutions, they were like, okay, well, we can get you on an assistance program, but you need to pay us 5,500 out of pocket first, and then we'll reimburse you for that. Well, yeah, let me just go out to my money tree and pick that off right quick. And, let me go to the ATM. It just magically shoots out money. That's what my kids think. You know, that kills it right there. Just the costs of the medications with the MS, the hospital bills, and so essentially, so I'm in the hospital. I get out. The Harris County Gold Card takes care of it, but we're not talking top knowledge. We're not talking top notch medical care here. We're talking bare bones minimum. If I had access to decent medical coverage at this time, I probably wouldn't have had to use that chair to come from my car into here. I would probably been able to walk it completely. And that is what I want to do is walk. And right now my walking ability is gone because I can't get the medical care. I can't get the physical therapy that I need. I can't, it's just not happening. And so I have to sit here and rely on my own resources. Well, my own resources aren't nearly as good as what, you can only eat so healthy. Okay, you can only eat kale so much before you finally just need to take a break and hit a Whataburger. And the doctor essentially tells me I'm an idiot for not being on any MS medication. Well, that's great. I can be an idiot for not being on any MS medication, but you know what, dude? Like I said, let me go out back and pull some money off the tree. This stuff costs a lot of money. That's why we have insurance, and I don't have that. So therefore, I can't utilize it. I can't get what I need, and it's ridiculous because I think a lot of it has to do, in my opinion, with the state of Texas in expansion of Medicaid. And that's why I can't get the coverage because Texas is not expanding its program.